My name is Palmer Okai. I'm 16, I go to Hanover High School, and I love soccer. Ever since I was 5, I've played soccer, and it's been a huge part of my life. Not until recently did I realize how lucky I am to have grown up in an area that embraces soccer culture so much, the Upper Valley.
The culture of soccer in the Upper Valley gets it right in so many ways.
I think it's a great culture. It feels very inclusive.
Really great programs that focus, I think, on the team and the culture and the inclusion, kind of over just pure winning soccer games.
Soccer in the Upper Valley includes values of sportsmanship and inclusion and player development, not just playing for trophies, but playing so people can become better players and better people.
I think there's a lot of other values in teaching, not just the actual game, but I feel like there's some good life points to be made as well as you're teaching young kids how to play.
And yet, soccer in the Upper Valley is as quality and competitive as you can get, but it also does it the right way.
I think it centers around probably Hanover High and Lebanon's kind of soccer programs, which are in a lot of ways led by the coaches, here at Hanover, Rob and Doug.
The best thing about the soccer culture at Hanover High School is the inclusion. 4 different teams, no one is cut. Everyone is valued, everyone has the chance to develop and become a better player, and it's a vertically integrated program. So the teams aren't on their own little islands. They're all part of a larger whole. We all train in one big happy place out at the pasture in Norwich, and so I think we really have our cake and eat it too.
It's sort of a closed system. If we were in Boston, there would be men's leagues and there would be tons of teams and indoor facilities and leagues. And here we kind of just have each other.
I think it's probably harder in a bigger metropolitan area to have a sense of the community because there's just so many more players coming and going and organizing. Here, you're going to see the same 40 or 50 people over any given month.
We got to kind of create it ourselves a little bit, and so I think creating it ourselves, there's more ownership and it's a little bit more amateur. There's not as we don't have refs, things like that. But I think it ends up being better.
Because the other thing that's worth mentioning about the culture of Hanover soccer is that we have won the state sportsmanship title 14 out of the last 16 years as judged by other coaches and athletic directors. And I think that is probably as significant an accomplishment as winning all these state championships. But I think Hanover is recognized more than just regionally. I think Hanover has a good brand. Hanover actually happens to be tied with the Punahou School in Hawaii, for most championships won in the entire country. So I think that kind of recognition, as well as the national academic recognition that we also received, is very important.
The soccer's been a way to kind of connect all the towns in different parts of the community we have up here as well. The Leb, White River, the Vermont side, Bedford, Lyme, and so it kind of is a way that brings the Upper Valley together a bit more than might naturally happen through just kind of a school structure.
People from different backgrounds, find soccer a good way to integrate and get to know people in the community internationally, but also just people from different parts of the U.S. as well.
Soccer is the world's most popular sport. It's an international game, and so we gain the perspective from people who know it worldwide, and they add so much.
So it kind of comes and goes. I think as people are here for graduate school or programs, they find us and play for 3 or 4 years and then kind of cycle out. So it's a cool part of it for sure.
Students who bring their soccer gifts, in our case, from Denmark and from Africa. We saw that at Dartmouth College with not just Lucky Cassano, but a whole bunch of other international students who add to the culture by bringing their shared values that soccer has worldwide. It's the beautiful game.
What does soccer mean to you?
I've been doing soccer for over 50 years. Soccer is very meaningful to me. Soccer is an outlet for passion and for commitment, and it has the potential to be imbued with educational values. It has the potential for helping people grow and prosper and become better selves.
In some ways, I think soccer is just a tool. It's a tool for lots of things. Physical activity, connecting with people, setting goals, doing things with a group of people. So it's a way to express yourself. At times it's often quite frustrating. You don't always play as well as you want to. Sometimes you get injured. All sorts of things. So I guess it means a lot of different things.
It's really been the one thing that I've probably enjoyed doing more than anything that I've grown up with. It's just always been a part of my life.
Anybody pretty much anywhere can play and enjoy it. You can kind of set up the game and set up a situation so that it's fun for everybody. So it's very participatory, and I like that it's international as well, which kind of goes to the same theme that anywhere you go in the world, any folks that you're with, have played or can play or are familiar with soccer. It's a good way to connect people.